Hi and welcome to Steve's Kitchen. In the series about yogurt or yogurt, we are going to be looking today at Greek yogurt or strained yogurts. Now, a Greek yogurt is really just a thick yogurt that's been strained, but we do want to start with a good quality full fat milk. You saw the other day when I made the granola yogurt that I added extra milk powder into the yogurt to give it that fuller flavour. If you're going to be making Greek yogurts, use full fat milk, use a good quality organic, try and get it directly from a dairy if you can. Let's take a look now at the yogurt that I made yesterday and see how it's come out. Now you'll see I've got some implements around here, but let's just unwrap the yogurt. Here is the flask. Pop that open, give it a little twist on there, and you will see that our milk has miraculously turned into a lovely thick yogurt. And what we need to do, there's still a little bit of liquid away in the yogurt, and we're going to strain that out with the use of a nice fine food grade muslin. And you may also want a sieve-like strainer like this and something for the liquids to drop into. Now I've got some lovely clean cheesecloth or muslin here. It's actually doubled at the moment, that's folded over, so I've got double the thickness. And I'm going to cut out about a foot square, maybe a little bit over. Now if the muslin hasn't been sterilised, just put it in some boiling hot water. You can see how fine that is, that's doubled over. Now I'm going to take this and just pop it over a sieve like this, push it in, and then we're going to take our fresh yogurt that we made just the night before and pop it into the muslin cloth. Now do not forget to keep a tablespoon or a couple of teaspoons aside to make the next batch of yogurt. Now there are two ways of straining the yogurt. You could actually just leave it in the jug like this and pop it in the fridge. You may be able to see already, I don't know if you can see, that the way the liquids are just starting to drip off. Or you could tie the muslin up, just pull up the corners, and you could put a piece of string around that and actually hang it somewhere above a bowl and just let the liquid, can you see that dripping from there now? Just let the liquid drip out. Now I tend to be quite happy just to fold the muslin over the top, and I'll pop that away into the fridge and let that drip overnight, and you'll start to see that our yogurt will thicken up quite considerably. Now by now you're getting used to me making my batch of yogurt after I've used the last batch. Come down here again. We're just going to put our pint of full cream milk into a saucepan, and because this is supermarket milk, I'm going to add a little extra milk fats in there by way of milk powder, 1/3 of a cup. We've already got our yogurt starter from the previous batch. Let's pop this onto the stove and just bring it up until the edges start to boil. Now, as you see the bubbles starting to form on the side of the pan, I'm just going to bring it back over to our glass bowl and pour it back in there. Now we'll just whisk that up and get the bubbles on top. That stops the skin from forming. We're coming to the end of the series now. The Greek yogurt is the second from last. I hope you've been enjoying it. Comment down below. Let's let this cool down to 43 degrees Celsius, 110 Fahrenheit, or as I like to do, just dip my finger in until it feels warm, and then we'll show you how to get and make the yogurt. So we get out our trusty thermometer, give it a little check. That is perfect. Now come down here. We've got our starter culture in there. Just pop the warm milk in. I just give that a little mix through. And then we're going to pop the lid back on. Seal that up nice and tight. And as always, I tend to wrap my flask up in a towel. Now, just on occasion, you might want to, when you're making your yogurt, sterilize the pot out every second or third go. Pop this somewhere warm overnight, fresh yogurt in the morning. And a very good morning to you. The next morning, you are going to find that the whey has dripped down from the yogurt, and you've got about 200 mils, 5 ounces there. And what we're left with is a wonderful, thick Greek style or strained yogurt. Let me show you. Just come in here close. We're just going to unwrap the muslin from there, and you can lift this out of here now, completely like that. Almost like a cream cheese. I'll pop this down on the plate, just pull the muslin off, and look how beautiful and thick that yogurt is. And don't forget, don't waste the whey. This can be used in baking. It makes wonderful scones or biscuits. At the very least, pour it onto your plants. Look how beautiful and rich that yogurt is. Now, I mean, this is almost like ice cream. Just look how wonderful that is there. Now for me, you just can't beat fresh Greek yogurt a little bit of honey drizzled over the top. Now I'm just going to tuck in there and try this. I do love Greek style yogurt. Let's give it a taste. Look how thick and delicious that is. Oh, that is so heavenly. You are going to have to get off and let me eat this. The beauty of this Greek yogurt is because the whey is out there, it's much creamier. A lot of the yogurts now, the Greek style yogurts they sell in the shops, are still quite bitter because they're really just thickening them. This is just perfect. You must try it. Share the love, give this one a thumbs up. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Now, if you've only ever had Greek yogurt from the supermarkets, a processed Greek yogurt, you really need to try this because you are missing out on something absolutely wonderful. Give it a try, comment down below. I'll leave a link to the series of yogurts we're doing up here and to another video. As always, I'd love to hear your comments. Take care, be good, see you in the next video.